everybody. It's 4:20 in the morning. I just got home and I needed to make this video because I just flew Spirit. Yes, I just flew Spirit. It's me again. So, as I said, it's 4:20 in the morning. I was supposed to be at home at 10 p.m. But, well. Spirit. I think you guys want to know what happened, right? All right, so what is this like? All right, there you go. Okay, so I went to Florida. I went to a cruise where I'm going to make a video about it later because a lot of people talk about Carnival and they talk a lot of shit about it, and I had a great time. So I want to talk about my experience with Carnival and make sure that you guys understand. Not understand, but like draw your own conclusions, because I've heard a lot of things from other people and I was really skeptical about it. But I mean, I'll talk to you guys about it later in another video. Right now I want to talk about my experience with Spirit. Anyway, I'm gonna stop putting the logo on it because I'm not here to give them any more advertisement. All right, so they're super cheap, as everybody knows. So when I saw how cheap they were going to Florida, I decided that I was gonna try. I covered all of my bases, like, I got that. I paid extra for the luggage, and I made sure that, I only packed one luggage so I wouldn't have any headaches. But what caught me was not even the luggage. I was worried about like extra charges for things, and that's what most people are worried about. And that's not what got me in the doghouse home at 4 in the morning today. I was flying from Newark Airport into Orlando Airport. I came in, staff is great. Like the check-in process, it is crowded, not gonna lie, there is a line, as most airlines do. But, thank you email, and I'm sorry, I'm moving a bit. But anyways, I am hungry. I just got home from, okay, I'm gonna get there. Anyway, so staff was very cool, very nice, even though I didn't choose my seat and I didn't like my seat. The lady was really nice and she gave me a new seat without charging me. That was amazing. Like, I loved the customer service at the check-in booth was definitely great. I cannot lie. They were amazing. Now, if you're military, you also have perks. So don't purchase the luggage, because for military, they have 2 free check bags and the carry-on, and there's no weight limit. So if you're military, just don't purchase any of it because you don't have to. It's a complimentary thing. But make sure that you show up 1 hour before they start everybody going into the airplane, because after, like, if they stop check-in luggage an hour before embarkation. So just keep that in mind before you show up there, like 30 minutes before you have to run to TSA and things like that. It's not gonna be cute for you. So I was there pretty early. And then all of a sudden, ate something in the morning. So then I'm sitting there waiting, and then like about an hour, I checked in and I'm like hanging out at the USO, and then about an hour before I could embark, I looked at the little TV and the flight got delayed 2 hours. So now it puts me from 8:16 into like 10:16. And I was like, okay, there is an 11 o'clock flight. I'm at 10:16, so it's okay still, whatever, fine. So 2 hours, wasted my time coming in early, but it's okay, it happens. I went to the kiosk and I asked them like, what happened? They were like, no, 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 it's just like some sort of mechanical issue. Don't worry about it. You know, it could be earlier. We just put like an average time just so they can fix it. Great. Awesome. I was like, all right, I'm going to go back to the lounge. I'm going to go hang out and, another hour and a half or whatever. So I got real sleepy. It's like, totally gave up on filming. Just went back to bed. It was 4 in the morning, 4 something in the morning. But I'm gonna finish the story right now. Again, the flight gets delayed. So I go back to the kiosk. I think that the flight got delayed until 1:30 or 2 o'clock, something stupid. And I went back into the kiosk and I was like, what's going on? And then again, they said, oh, it's a mechanical problem. The airplane is not even here. It's still at whatever it was before coming here. So blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, no, but I need to get to wherever I was going because I had a cruise to go, right? So they put me on, that's a nice thing that they did though. Like, I'll give that to Spirit. They put me on a standby for the 11 o'clock flight, the one that was right after mine. They moved my luggage there. And then I was just hoping that I would make it to that flight. Literally, it was mayhem at the gate. All of the people from the 10 o'clock, my flight, were there. All the people, the 11 o'clock flight was there. And they started issuing like meal receipts, whatever, meal vouchers for the 10 o'clock flight because everybody was there since the morning, very early in the morning to take that flight. And then I'm just sitting there like, I hope I make it. Long story short, I made it to the 11 o'clock. So I was super lucky. I made it into the 11 o'clock flight. And I noticed that they also had a couple of empty seats, but I assumed that nobody else asked to be on standby. And I assumed that they wouldn't want to tell 200 people sitting at the gate, hey, we have 1 seat or 2 who wants to take it. So for you guys that fly Spirit are in the $9 club thing, keep that in mind. If there's a delay in your flight, see if they can put you on standby because it paid off for me, and there was still a couple of empty seats on that flight as well. So they're supposed to come back. My flight was at 8:16 p.m. Everything was great. Came in, did the check-in. At the check-in, the flight got delayed already. Like, it was fine for me because I was a little late when I was doing the check-in. I had like maybe 20 minutes to check in, go through TSA, and get to the gate. So I was not super upset that they got delayed, but it only got delayed like 40 minutes because, not even 34 minutes, because I was 8:16 and then now the flight was gonna leave at 8:50. So like, okay, whatever. I get to the gate and I'm sitting there and they delayed the flight again to 9:30. And they actually came out and told everybody that there was a flight attendant who got sick and they needed to find another flight attendant. Now it's 9 o'clock, right? The little bit that I know about flying jobs, right, is that when you call somebody to replace someone, that person has an hour to show up. So we were at 9 something already, 9:30 take off, but it was 8:40 or 8:50 by the time they told us, so there was no way we were going to take off at 9:30. And I knew that. I was like, okay, whatever, we're just not going to get out of here until like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever. So now we are at 10:15 and they couldn't flight attendants. They couldn't find any. They were about to cancel the flight. Obviously they didn't tell us that. People started getting rowdy. There were a bunch of little fights going on, and I was actually like feeling bad for the people because a lot of them were really, really, really upset about the situation, to the point that police was called to the gate to keep the peace, basically.
We continue to have destruction. I will have peace here. We understand your question.
Yeah, that happened. Finally got a jersey around 2 in the morning, got my bags, got my car, and that's why I made that video at 4. Obviously, I was really upset at 4 in the morning when I started this video, but now I'm a little happy camper, so yay. But in summary here, what I would tell you is, if you're flying Spirit, just be advised that there will be delays, and they will still charge you for the food at the flight, because they did, right? And my 8:16 flight that we took off at 12:30, they still sold food. They did not provide any free meals for anyone, even with the delays. And they didn't do the same thing that they did here in New York or in Jersey by giving vouchers. They didn't do none of that. So in Florida, we just starved. I got home, I ate half of the house before I started that video. Just make sure, keep in mind, Spirit will delay your flight. It happened both ways for me, and I heard it's a very common thing for them to delay, and so yeah, they will delay. I will try never to fly with them anymore, but hey, I tried. They're really cheap, but you get what you pay for, right? This is it. This is my opinion about Spirit. Don't do it. And if you do, have time when you come back, because you are gonna be delayed. Subscribe and press the little bell if you want to be notified when I post videos. I don't have a scheduled set time that I post videos, because I do them in different days and different times, like whenever I can. But yeah, press the bell, post some comments, tell me what you think about Spirit. Tell me if you had a better experience with them, because I would love to know that. I would love to know, because I only flew with them once and it was not that great. So if you had a great experience with them, please give me, because I need to believe in them, because I really like their prices, but my experience was not awesome, right? And yeah, if you have any questions about my other videos, just email me, and I'm planning on doing a video about questions that I got recently and throughout, you know, emails that I've been receiving, and that's gonna be soon. And I still owe you guys my cons about VIA, and I'm gonna do that soon as well. But you know, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.